thinking. Cognition refers to the mental activities involved in acquiring, retaining, and using knowledge. Concept is a mental category of objects or ideas based on the properties they share. Prototype is the most typical instance of a particular concept. A logarithm is a problem-solving strategy that involves following a specific rule, procedure, or method that produces the right solution. Heuristic is a problem-solving strategy that involves following a general rule of thumb to reduce the number of possible solutions. Insight is a sudden realization of how a problem can be solved. See the slide. Shows you where your brain lights up when you're solving word problems. Watson's classic study involves guessing the rule for 3 number sets. Confirmation bias is the tendency to seek to confirm our original hypothesis or beliefs. Look at the slide, see if you can figure this out. We just went over these. Intuition is coming to a conclusion or making a judgment without conscious awareness of the thought processes involved. Quick thinking heuristic is a strategy that makes you more errors than logarithms. Availability heuristics is an event that comes readily to our mind. We believe it must be true. And this is the answer to the problem. We fear what we cannot control. Overconfidence is when we overestimate our ideas are true. Belief beyond evidence is when we will not recognize the truth. Framing is whether a problem or decision is presented in such a way that it appears to represent the potential loss or gain. Intuition is the gut feeling. Look at the slide. To be creative, you have to have imaginative thinking skills. See the chart? This one's in your book. Match the information. This tells you how you can be creative. So if you want to read this slide on creativity.
Let me see. Very pleasant.
Right, pleasant. Chimpanzees have insight. Other species use tools. Language is a system for combining arbitrary symbols to produce an infinite number of meaningful statements. Receptive language is when kids can understand what you say. Production language is when they can use words. We are built with language ability. However, there is a critical time for learning language. See the slide. Chomsky argued all languages share basic elements called the universal grammar, and we are born with a predisposition to language. As I mentioned, there is a critical time for learning language. This shows you how those who arrived before age 8 understood the American English grammar better than those who arrived later. Answer the questions. Broca's area is responsible for speech production. Warnaker's area is responsible for where you understand language. Answer the questions. Mental rehearsal can aid in the achievement of academic goals. Answer the question. Chimpanzees can learn sign language. I've seen videos of these. Answer the question. Intelligence. Spearman said that scores on different intelligence tests seem to be similar. In other words, if you scored one score on one, you will score the same on another intelligence test. His 8 intelligences were verbal, spatial, this is Gardner, musical, mathematical, logical, intrapersonal, bodily kinesthetic, and naturalistic. And there's a picture of them. And when I first started teaching, we got a lot of workshops on these particular 8 intelligences. Savant syndrome is when you excel at something beyond what most people can do. Sternberg had analytical intelligence, creative intelligence, and practical intelligence. Experts in a field spend many hours a day for 10 years developing the skill. Answer the question. Questions. Emotional intelligence is managing your own emotions. This one's pretty important. Emotionally intelligent people delay gratification with long-term rewards. They are successful in career and marriage. See the chart? This is Spearman, Gardner, and Sternberg's. Intelligence test measures mental aptitudes. Aptitude deals with innate performance. Achievement test measures what you learn. Alfred Binet came out with the first school achievement test. Terman believed you are born with a set intelligence. Wechsler also was involved in intelligence testing. Answer the questions. The test needs to be reliable and valid. The average intelligence score is 100. See the bell curve. Identical twins have similar intelligence. See the chart. A score of 70 or below is low, and above 135 is high. The environment can stifle intelligence. There is no way to make a genius. Cross-sectional is when we study people of the same age. Longitudinal is when we study people for a long time. Intelligence is stable. In other words, you would score the same when you were 10 as you do when you're 70. See the graph? Intelligence correlates with healthy lifestyles. Crystallized intelligence increases with age. Fluid intelligence declines. See the graph? Girls are better at verbal fluency. Boys are better at spatial ability. This is a mental rotation test. It tests spatial abilities. Races are all alike. They differ in intelligence. See the slide. The environment does play a difference. And answer the question.